Action.
So yes, as I was saying that we got basically kicked out of the train and we had to uh, find our way back to Istanbul, and we had to go to Yugoslavia and get the visa there for there, and we had to go to Bulgaria to get the visa to pass through that country, and then we finally made it to Istanbul, and the embassy over there gave us the visa to come here to the United States, basically. And that was in, I believe it was 1981. And so we flew in and went to Modesto, California. Actually, we landed in Frisco, San Francisco, and then went to Modesto where my uncle lived. And then we took over his business, which was a coffee shop. It was called Cafe.
Freedom Cafe.
Freedom Cafe, a little coffee shop, family coffee shop, and so we took over that, and I and my family, we ran that place for about 6 years, and then moved to Los Angeles, big city, and over there, in my 30s, I had a bakery of my own. So that was basically a second business, family business that I opened. And after, I don't know how many years I was there. I guess maybe 7 years or so. After that, I sold the business and basically became an electrician. And I was an electrician for a good 21, 22 years, and came up here in Humboldt County, did some work up here, worked a lot, built a lot of buildings and Marriott's, hotels, and worked on high rises in Los Angeles, and did that 9 to 5 or whatever you want to call it. And finally decided that I choose to live a simple life and not have to work a lot to make a lot of money to spend a lot. It's just extra work and effort, and I lived a good life. I ate at the best restaurants and spent big money wherever I went.
Were
And,
you
and go
were you
ahead.
married?
I was never married, no, but I do have um, two children. The first children is a son. I have a son that I had him with a girlfriend that I had in high school, and that was after high school. And that kind of didn't work out, and years after, I guess 8 years after maybe, I met another girl from Thailand and had a daughter with her, and always wanted to get married, but it never ended up that way, unfortunately. Family was always a big thing to me, having a family, but we live in such a fast-paced society. I think that we don't really have a chance to learn about relationships or about forgiveness or stuff like that. So when we're young, we just jump into relationships and that we have no idea about, and but yeah, never was married. And so yeah, and but the most important thing is my spiritual journey since I was a kid and child, and also my experiences when I came here to United States with music, with drugs, with so many different things that spiritually opened my eyes to many things. I studied many religions here. Um, Possibly a lot of it, the things that I would not do if I was back still in my box or my country, because we all live in boxes. But
And
yeah,
this is what happens when you come outside your box.
yeah, you meet absolutely fantastic people, human beings. You see that the world is awesome. You see that no matter what anybody says about anybody, there are good people here, and um, uh, you know, there's good people, good and bad people everywhere. But you learn so much by traveling. I mean, I was so fortunate to see so many different countries uh, when I was 13 years old. But yeah, this has been my journey, and it's a long one, but it's a fantastic one. Meeting people like Nathan, and it's something that words cannot express really.